Welcome back, loyal subjects, to The Devil Plays Dark Souls. So, in the last episode, we had ourselves quite an adventure. We found the Taurus Demon, but unfortunately for us, we got slayed quite a bit trying to get there, which made for, shall we say, not exactly the best time. But in this episode, we are going to improve upon our abilities, and we are going to get back to that demon and slay them. Now, you may have noticed some inconsistencies in soul count as well as humanity. Well, before I hit the record button, I thought it'd be wise to practice a bit. Get good, as the old human saying goes. And as such, I've leveled up endurance and strength and a little bit of vitality. I figured the best thing to do would be to go from the bonfire, slay a few of these undead, and then come right back, use the souls to level up and get stronger, more efficient, much better at what I can do. This also gives me practice in how to handle movement, sword swings, as well as sword handling styles. For instance, the style I'm using now, two-handed, a much more useful and powerful swinging style. And with the increased endurance, I can hit harder a lot more. Now, does that mean I'm invincible? No, of course not. In a game like this, you are vulnerable every step of the way. So, I figured the best thing to do would be to, well, as I said, practice. Get better at learning the mechanics, figure out what works best for what enemy, and then go to town on them. Like so. As you can see, my soul count is getting bigger already. And I haven't had to use a single Estus flask. See, we're already making strides. Now, these two, well, more specifically these three, those two have bombs, but the third one does not. So, oh, it seems he does have firebombs. Oh well, still a good kill regardless. And look at that, I'm still alive. Still, now that we've actually, let's slay a few more, then head back, then repeat the process. If we can level up at least one more time before the fight, I think we might have better chances. Now, for enemies with shields, excuse me for one moment. This archer needs to go. Also, I took some of the commenters' advice on the armor. I thought that if I were to equip weaker armor, I'd be more vulnerable, which, in a sense, I am. But at the same time, I'm much more agile, which is a very useful skill to have. Being able to move quickly is a good thing, especially when being ganked by a bunch of monsters once. See, unfortunately, I didn't take out the one who was shooting me before coming here, so I inevitably died. But that's okay. It's a learning experience. I will improve and get better. But every death means something. It's another step in learning the way things work. And as such, I feel much more confident in doing what I need to do. And I will admit, I am new to this. This is the first time that I've ever touched a game like this. So, there are inevitably going to be things that I don't know right out of the gate. I'm more than willing to learn, especially if it means new torture methods for the future. The attempted parry didn't go through. Timing on that is very specific. Now, at least that guy got staggered. Now, moving forward. Let's take an Estus just to be sure. Let's move right along and avoid those flaming bombers. And yes, I called them flaming bombers because they are throwing flaming bombs that hurt you. Well, they're flaming. What do you expect? And unfortunately, since this game is a little on the old side, it means that the flames can hit you from inside, even if there's a wall blocking you. Because of course, old game design is fair, right? It's ridiculous, I must admit. But the frustration I feel is only a small fraction of the pain that most of these dead people are going to endure later on in life once they get to my domain. And of course, these people use firebombs, something so common in my world. Fire. Ah, how I miss bathing in flames. Now where are my souls? Aha! What's this? Be wary of the gorgeous view. Why be wary? Maybe it's a hint to those monsters that are in the boss arena. Maybe that's what it's hinting at. Now the trick to this is to get them one at a time. That way you can effectively block and strike. See? As long as you're fighting just one monster at a time, it'll be a lot easier. And thankfully, certain... Excuse you? I've not seen you before. Either way, you can meet the same fate as your friend. We need that Estus. Now, for the one with the spear. Since spears have a long reach, it's good to keep your distance. Lock onto them, and when they come in close, block. It'll quickly stagger them, giving you an opportunity to attack. Unfortunately, it didn't go exactly to plan. Oh, and if they're drinking an Estus flask, kill them while they're doing it. It's rude. Then again, we're doing it too, so we're no better, are we? I suppose we should try to take down those firebombers. The only issue I see is that, well... that did take care of one of them. Oh well. And of course they're both gonna throw a firebomb, just to make life a little bit more difficult. But that's okay. We are still alive! Just barely. And things are okay. Now, since there's no opposition left, we can walk carefully back to the bonfire, and then rest, where we get our Estus back, and we get our health and endurance. But the enemies come back, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Now, let's get our endurance back up, as well as our strength. We're going to need that for the battles ahead. I will admit, the sound that it makes when you're selecting things is quite hefty. A bit heftier than I expected in all honesty. But still, now you see we hit just slightly harder, and we have a bit more endurance to work with, which is good. We're going to need all the endurance we can get when we're fighting monsters. As well of dealing with groups. Now then, I'm not going to take down all of the monsters here, because the focus should be taking down the Taurus Demon. If we can take down the Taurus Demon, we'll be a lot better off. So let's not waste too much of our time dealing with these guys. What we should be doing is getting to the Taurus Demon, taking down the two archers on the tower, and then fighting the demon outright. Though I must admit, slaying these fools is quite comforting, and a good bit of stress relief. So, we're going to avoid the ones throwing fire, and go straight for the three over here. Now let's see who's going to die first. Oh, you are the lucky one. Good for you. Now die! Easy now. The best way to dodge is to sideswipe. Either that or, in a very odd choice, dodge forward. This might seem a bit weird, but believe me when I say dodging forward for specific attacks actually does work well as a battle strategy. You would think that it wouldn't, but in this game, it's actually quite functional. I still find it quite odd that that actually works. Now then, to deal with these annoying creatures. They're always there watching, always waiting. Come on, come to the devil. That's right, be tempted. I'm a tasty looking morsel after all. And you are dead. Ah, your friend is right behind. Oh, it seems they've dropped something. How quaint. I'll pick it up later. Now then, are you going to fight me, or are you just going to stand there like a lump on a log? Come now, don't be shy, I won't bite. Not at all. Come to me. You know that you desire the powers of the devil. Don't be afraid. Ah, brave soul. Brave undead. Celerity. Now then, try that again. Ha! Such is the punishment you receive for getting cocky. Hollow Soldier's Helm, which I have new things equipped. Mostly hollow things, but unfortunately I don't have any other gauntlets. I figured the smart thing to do... Forgot about him. My apologies. I figured the smart thing to do would be to wear armor that makes me a bit more agile, meaning that I can dole out more punishment for my enemies. And since I'm using a two-handed style, it is a lot more efficient. Now then, with those enemies out of the way, I think we are ready to travel back and deal with this. Let's go! Through the white light. Now, since we already know they're going to be here, the first thing we should do is climb this tower. And see, they're already waiting. They even want to give us a complimentary bolt. How sweet! Too bad it's not going to matter in the slightest. No, you don't. Not today. Not by a long shot. Hold still! Such a poor fighting style, going straight for a jab. Now, what does this say? Try a plunging attack. That might prove useful. Now then, let's try to fight this demon again, shall we? Hopefully this time we'll have better progress. If not, the next episode will basically be me moving past this demon. Okay, there's the demon. Let's get up the ladder and try a plunging attack. It might actually work out well for us. Up we go. Do it quick. Ooh, watch out. Have to be careful now. Alright, plunge. Oh, that failed. Keep a lock on. Slice. Remember, you have to roll. As well, don't forget you have the Estus flasks. Don't be afraid to heal. If you need to heal, it's fine. Which is what I plan to do right now. But as you can see, we're already markedly doing better. Whoop! Easy now. We've got his health down. Don't get cocky. Whoop! And see, dodging in front is actually a viable strategy. Oh! Unfortunately, it doesn't work 100% of the time. Oh! Estus. Yikes! But of course, there will still be many cheap moments like that. But it's fine. Cheap moments happen. This is Dark Souls. Things like this are bound to happen. You are going to die and fail. Quite a lot, in fact. This is something you should just get used to with this game. Failure. It is something that is a constant. It is a thing that haunts this very game and all who play it. Failure is a learning, a stepping stone, and it is something that will make you get better or drive you to quit. Or in my case, since I'm trapped here, I guess I have to keep going till I either A, decide to give up, or B, I defeat everything this game has to offer. And let me tell you, I refuse to give up that easily. I am not some pansy devil. I am the devil himself, and I will not be so easily defeated. So, if this game is going to test me, then I will allow it to do so I may conquer it. There. Much better. Now then, let's keep moving forward. The last thing I want to do is spend too much time here in the open world, so to speak. Oh, piss off. Well, that wasn't expecting that to happen. That takes care of that. Excuse you, Mr. Axeman. I do believe you are not permitted to attack me. Now then, up the tower. At this point, there are certain things that become sort of routine. You know, killing the guy on the top, making sure you take down those enemies one at a time, that sort of thing. You basically learn a pattern, a layout. You figure out what goes where and how it should work. But unfortunately, life does like to surprise you every now and again, doesn't it? But we still manage to make do, which, in the end, is what matters. We make do, we move forward, and we persevere. Now, come at me with your spear, big boy. Much better. Now, don't forget, there is a knight up here that's going to want to attack. Now, there is a way to parry things, to get a sort of special strike. It's just, unfortunately, a very difficult process. So, I'm not going to emphasize doing it too much, because wasting your time trying to pull off fancy moves is only going to get you even more killed, which is not a good thing. Let's traverse the white light. There's my souls from before, which, if I'm able to beat this beast, I'll have plenty more to go with. But first, these two handsome chaps. They can die in a fire. I do think that overhead style of sword swinging is not the best. Seriously, why not try something a bit more traditional? Right, down we go. Why must he climb so slowly? That I don't understand. Now then, grab the souls. Alright, now, to fight the demon. Alright, he's been summoned. Let's try that lunging attack a second time. We might get lucky. Up we go, come on. Get up there. Alright. And lunge! Ooh, yes! That is mighty efficient. Get out of the way! Alright, get out of the way, get out of the way! Okay. Doing okay. Don't get caught on any parts of the bridge that are open. It will lead to death! Estes! Whoop! Too soon. Thankfully, I have plenty of Estes to work with! Unfortunately, he got me first. Do you see the difficulty now with this game? As you can see, I am getting there faster, but unfortunately, the problem still stands that I'm dying to the damn thing. I know this is starting to get a bit repetitious, so I'll spare you me fighting these guys again, and pause. Actually, no. You know what? I'll make you all suffer, and make you watch every painstaking little moment. Oh, to be the devil is a fun thing, isn't it? Oh wait, you wouldn't know. You're not me. Oh, I am a cruel one, aren't I? Regardless, it is good to actually go through, so that way if you're confused, you can always look over this, and review the footage, and make sure that if you plan to play this game at some point, you can do things the proper way, and not, well, screw up a bunch, like I have. Still, it's good to see that the lunging attack is useful. Oh! And it seems we got a parry. Or what I like to call mad damage. Because, as the name implies, it does a mad amount of damage. Because what happens, it staggers your enemy to the point where it's unable to properly move. And as such, it's open to more attacks. So, combine that with a well-placed stab, and you've got quite a damage dealer. Come now. Come to me, my child. Come to me, loyal subject. The unfortunate thing about the parries, though, is the timing is very specific. So, when you do it, you must make sure it is at precisely the right moment. Otherwise, you'll just take unnecessary damage. My advice, just regular block. It's much easier, and you don't have the caveat of getting too much damage. Sure, it takes a bit of endurance, but that recharges after a few seconds anyway, so why worry? I will admit, the ones holding shields do piss me off quite a bit. Now then, with 4 Estus in hand, let's climb these stairs again, let's go through the white light, and let's kill this stupid demon. There's my souls again, let's climb up and take these guys down. Because I'll be damned if I have them shooting me throughout this fight. I mean, I'm already damned because I'm the devil, but still. I don't want to be even more damned, goddammit. I'm already damned enough as it is. Yeah, definitely block with the shield. You can't really block with the sword. You can do certain blocks, but it won't be as efficient. Nope. Not today, you don't. Heal up just to be safe. The more health, the better, after all. Now, yes, I already know to try a plunging attack. It was quite effective. Alright. Down the ladder. All the way. Grab your souls and your humanity. Just grab it and go. He is quite a big demon, isn't he? I could use someone like that at home. Come on, up we go. Up. Up so you can do the plunge. And yes! Good plunge definitely helps. Now move! Move! It's okay! I'm alive! For now! Thank goodness for leaps. The only way to dodge when they're attacking is to do it at the apex of their swings. That way you can be certain you're actually going to... Whoa, watch it! Okay, get to the ladder. Let's do another plunge. The plunge is definitely a useful tactic in this fight. It honestly makes it a little bit on the easy side. But only if you manage to get the plunge. Let's do it! Yes! I think one more of those will do it. Unless we can tank him here and now. I think we can! Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. What a cheeky little demon. Not anymore, he's not! Victory is mine! A little humanity and a homeward bone. And Estus never felt so delicious. We could return to the last bonfire we rested at. Quite a useful little tool. I'll hold on to that for an emergency situation, in case we're surrounded. But hopefully, now that that demon has been slayed, there should be a bonfire close by. What do we have here? Large lost soul of an undead. I'll be using that. The upgrades will be plentiful. Now, I'm in uncharted territory now. I'm not sure what will happen, but I must be careful. It seems that there are knights around. There doesn't seem to be any sort of bonfire. I'll look around just to be sure. Are you an enemy? Who are you?
Hello. You don't look hollow.
You have a sun on your chest.
I am Solaire of Astora,
Solaire?
parent of the Lord of Sunlight.
Oh, really? You praise the sun then?
Land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son.
I must admit it's quite radiant.
Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
What look? You can't even see my face. You're an interesting fellow. I like you. You I shall keep alive. For now at least. Comfort ahead. Really, I don't sense comfort ahead. I sense a fight. Something tells me bad things are... Sweet mother of me! Well, it certainly seems like I'm not going that way at the moment. I'm going to do the smart thing and use my homeward bow. Unless... the comfort was to take them down. How far am I allowed to go here? If things get bad, I'm using the bow. Wait. There's a place for me to move to. Okay, good! The last thing I need is to get burned with dragon fire. I have enough dealing with regular enemies as it is with firebombs. It seems there's a note here. What does it say? Sniper spot. Okay. I have to be careful. I'm on a bridge, which means I could fall at any time. The last thing I want to do is to lose all these souls. Just gotta watch my back. And my front. And basically everything in between. Try tail. Oh, I'm guessing it means aim for the tail? See if I can sneak up on this guy. Damn straight, sucker! That takes care of him. But there's still the business of the man with the spear. Easy now. Come to the devil. Oh dear! No, no, no! Damn it. That was completely on me. I acknowledge it. I messed up royally. Damn it. That was stupid. However, at the very least, the Taurus Demon is hopefully dead. If I have to fight that again, I'm going to lose my mind. Hopefully I don't have to recollect too many lost souls. Hopefully I can, because that was quite a nasty fall. At least I know to avoid going on the bridge, or at the very least run back, because there'll be a dragon! Oh, these two decided to follow. Oh, well, how sweet of them. They're going to die. Talk about frustrating. All of those souls. But there is a chance I can recover them, so I'm not too bothered by this. It just sucks that it happened. Shields up. Nope, not happening. You and your damn bombs. Heal. Whoa! That was a bit of a close one, wasn't it? Excuse me, I would like to fight these things on a one-on-one basis. You in particular are going to get sliced in half. Okay, so rinse and repeat, get the sniper that's up here. Goodbye. Before this episode ends, I am getting my souls back, returning to this bonfire, and I am saving the progress that I made! God damn it! Didn't time that right. It's okay. It's fine. I'm okay. I am completely calm. Come now. Let me slay you. Oh, you jumped back. An actual fighter. Always fun to discover. It's a shame you didn't do that the last few times, otherwise you would have been an incredible threat. Nope, not today. Goodbye. Now, to deal with the one that comes down the stairs. Oh, and if you're wondering, I'm not dealing with the knight that's down there until I'm much stronger. I know I just fought a Taurus Demon, but that guy hits pretty damn hard. I'm not sure I can survive that effectively, and I'd rather stay alive. Oh, the light's gone. How interesting. I guess that means that we don't have to worry about that demon anymore. So, in the end, progress was made. The demon is gone, which means this area is more traversable. It's just a shame that with all those souls I collected, I lost them because I was foolish and I got overzealous. I thought a smart thing to do would be to use my sword to knock him down. But unfortunately, 'twas not the case and I died like a simpleton. Still, I am back here with Estus flasks, so could be worse. And I do mean a lot of Estus flasks. I have a lot more than I originally anticipated. Regardless, we're back. Let's head on down and let's get our souls back, shall we? The Solaire fellow is an interesting one. I do like him. Comfort ahead indeed. Charmer ahead. I guess it means him. Well, regardless, let's go get those other beings burned so we can get our souls back. Oh! I guess now we fight them, because the dragon is up there on the tower. Very well, I wouldn't mind a fight. Bring it, you fools. Come on, don't be shy. Right, leaving two-handed. One-handed, please. Oh no, don't! Please, expire, as is normal with your kind. Come on now, don't be shy. Fight the devil. I'm not that bad a guy. Although, the cups certainly wouldn't agree. Not today, good sir. The only reward you will be receiving is death. Plain and simple. Now, my souls should be somewhere down here. Where exactly they are is the question. They're not here. No, carefully now. Are they over here? Ah, yes they are. Now to get back what is rightfully mine. These monsters are a lot stronger. Now, don't do the stupid thing. Bring him over and fight him normally. Use your Estus. And let's get busy. Wait. 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 There. Now that's what I intended to do. Now let's just sneak under here. And let's go through this door. What? Giant rats! Poison. That's not a good sign. Ugh. I am very much poisoned. This is not good. And there's a lot of these damn rats! Werner Vermin would be quite intrigued by this turn of events. Ugh. This poison is not doing me any favors. Do I have anything to repel this? No, I don't. Shoot. Hopefully this is a temporary thing and I don't die from it. Luckily, I do have a healing item on me, which gives me humanity, thankfully. But still, this is not a good position to be in. Undead Parish. Great! I think the game is starting to taunt me even more. But maybe, just maybe, there is a bonfire ahead. At least we gain some humanity and health, which is decent enough. You know what? Nope. I'm not taking that risk. Return to the last bonfire! Now! I saw a big monster up ahead, and I'm not willing to take the fucking risk. Rest. Too close. Some vitality, some endurance. Yes, I'm confirming my reinforcement. Well, this has certainly been an interesting episode, hasn't it? We managed to take down the Taurus Demon, and now we see that the dragon is next on the list. So tune in next time as we head into the Undead Parish to hopefully make that dragon perish. But until then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned right on, so you know when this devil's getting better at this. I do feel stronger already. And be sure to share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters, those being Sebastian Canino, Erin Lena, Darcy Williams, Angelique de la Rouge, Jesse Barbo 6, Panda 475, Nagi Oki, Mickey War, Mighty Chlorophyte, Jesse Alvarez, Grimmy Leon, Ruby the Wolf, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all that said, this has been the Devil, and we'll all burn in the flames again next time. Ciao.